The leaders who, for many years, were at the head of French armies have formed a government. This government, alleging our armies to be undone, agreed with the enemy to stop fighting. Of course, we were subdued by the mechanical, ground, and air forces of the enemy. Indefinitely more than their number, it was the tanks, the airplanes, the tactics of the Germans which made us retreat. It was the tanks, the airplanes, the tactics of the Germans that surprised our leaders to the point to bring them there where they are today. But has the last word been said? Must hope disappear? Is defeat final? No. Believe me, I speak to you with full knowledge of the facts and tell you that nothing is lost for France. The same means that overcame us can bring us to a day of victory. For France is not alone. She is not alone. She is not alone. She has a vast empire behind her. She can align with the British Empire that holds the sea and continues to fight. She can, like England, use without limit the immense industry of the United States. This war is not limited to the unfortunate territory of our country. This war is not finished by the Battle of France. This war is a worldwide war. All the faults, all the delays, all the suffering do not prevent there to be, in the world, all the necessary means to one day crush our enemies. Vanquished today by mechanical force, we will be able to overcome in the future by a superior mechanical force. The destiny of the world is here. I, General de Gaulle, currently in London, invite the officers and the French soldiers who are located in British territory, or who would come there, with their weapons or without their weapons. I invite the engineers and the special workers of armament industries who are located in British territory or who would come there to put themselves in contact with me. Whatever happens, the flame of the French resistance must not be extinguished and will not be extinguished. The French government, after requesting the armistice, has now full knowledge of the conditions dictated by the enemy. As a result, the French army, naval, and air forces would be completely discharged, our weapons laid down, the French territory occupied, and the French government under the control of Germany and Italy. One can say that this armistice would not only result in capitulation, but also in slavery. However, a large number of French people do not accept the capitulation or the enslavement for reasons that are called honor, common sense, and the higher interest of the nation. I am talking about honor. Indeed, France is committed not to laying down its weapons unless its allies agree to do so. As long as its allies continue fighting, our government does not have the right to capitulate. The Polish government, the Norwegian government, the Belgian government, the Dutch government, as well as the government of Luxembourg, although evicted from their own countries, have understood their duty. I am appealing to your common sense. It is absurd to consider the fight as over. Yes, we have been heavily defeated. A bad military system, the mistakes made in conducting the operations, the government's spirit of abandon have all made us lose the Battle of France. But we still have a large empire, an intact fleet, a lot of gold. We still have allies with immense resources who dominate the oceans. We still have the gigantic potential of the American industry. The same war conditions which led to our defeat by 5,000 aircraft and 6,000 tanks can, tomorrow, lead to victory with 20,000 tanks and 20,000 aircrafts. I am talking about the higher interest of our nation, because this war is not a war between France and Germany that can be decided by a battle. It is a world war. Nobody can predict if the countries that have taken a neutral stand will do so tomorrow, nor can one predict if Germany's allies will remain forever its allies. If the forces of freedom finally prevail over those of slavery, what would be the fate of a France which submitted to the enemy? Honor, common sense, and the superior interest of the nation command to all the free French to continue fighting, wherever they are and however they can. I, General de Gaulle, am starting this national task here in England. I invite all French soldiers of the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. I invite the engineers and workers specialized in armament that are on British soil or could go there to join me. I invite the leaders, the soldiers, the sailors, the pilots of the French Army, Navy, and Air Force, wherever they may be, to get in touch with me. I invite all the French who want to remain free to listen to me and to follow me. Long live a free and independent France.